Welcome to the Travel Smart channel. Today we're going to share with you 30 must-bring items for an all-inclusive resort vacation. Some of these might be no-brainers, and some will hopefully make your trip more enjoyable. Let's start with a simple but essential item you'll want to bring with you on every trip to an all-inclusive resort, and that's insulated cups. I take these with us on any beach vacation, but especially an all-inclusive one. At most all-inclusive resorts, the bartenders will even fill these cups up for you. Or you can just pour your drinks into the cups and keep them cold and fresh while you're kicking back on the beach and at the pool. It's also a great idea to get these cups filled up and then take them back to your room with you if you're at a resort that doesn't include spirits in your minibar. Most people tend to spend a lot of time in the sun on an all-inclusive resort, so don't forget to bring plenty of sunscreen. We like to pack ours in these handy travel bags so there's no mess in the suitcase if they were to leak. Another great way to protect your skin from the sun is with rash guards. Most rash guards include a layer of SPF protection, while also being thin and made of quick-drying material that keeps you cool and dry all day. It's a great idea to bring a variety of hats and visors as well to help keep the sun off your face. Speaking of your face, it goes without saying, you'll wish you'd packed your sunglasses if you were to forget those at home. It's a good idea to have more than one option with you, and perhaps bring some less expensive ones if you're going to wear them in the ocean. While you're getting wet, your belongings don't have to get that way. We love bringing waterproof pouches to put our books, electronics, or anything you might take down to the beach and pool that you don't want to get wet or sandy. I love using these waterproof wallets or sports cases to keep some cash in for tipping. If it's not an all-inclusive, or if I'm going to be off the resort, I'll slide an ID or credit card in these as well. I also like to tie it onto my swim trunks and then tuck it into the swimsuit pocket to keep it from getting lost. I'll put a link to this item as well as most of the other items in this video in the description of the video in case you want to do some quick and easy shopping for anything on your packing list. Before I move on, I want to remind you to check out the other videos on the Travel Smart channel. There are videos on specific all-inclusive resorts like the Planet Hollywood Cancun, for example, as well as other great travel hack videos. We're always adding new videos as well, so be sure to subscribe to the Travel Smart channel. Another great thing to take to the beach is a beach bag that you can lay flat inside your check bag, or even use it as a carry-on. Beach bags are great to take your items down to the beach, and some towel clips always come in handy, keeping your towel from blowing off your chair, and also making your chairs easier to find. My wife usually brings the beach bag, and I'll throw a few of my items into a handy cinch bag. Great items to go inside the cinch bag that you'll love to have with you on an all-inclusive vacation are things like a GoPro camera or a waterproof camera. Don't forget extra batteries. I love this GoPro battery charger that charges the batteries inside the case. Don't forget that the batteries cannot go into a check bag. Be sure to pack those in your carry-on. I never pack cameras or other valuable electronics in the checked luggage either, as I don't want those items to disappear. You'll for sure want to bring some earbuds. I suggest noise-canceling ones, as someone else's precious little baby may be your antagonizing monster at 30,000 feet. Bluetooth earbuds are great, but sometimes I find the old-school wired earbuds drowning out more outside noise, and they don't need to be recharged. Many of today's phones do not have an earbud jacks anymore, but you can get these handy dongles that plug into your earbuds and then right into the charging portion of yourself. Don't make the mistake of leaving your charger at home, or you'll be very upset with yourself. Speaking of charging, I like to bring a power strip from home that we can plug multiple devices in. And bringing a power bank is a great way to keep your devices charged when you're at the beach or off on an excursion. Packing snacks is always a good idea. Now, I'm sure some of you are saying, it's an all-inclusive. Why do we need to bring snacks? Well, sometimes the lines are really long at the restaurants, or it can be a long wait for room service. And you just need a little snack to hold you over. Perhaps you had a couple of cocktails at the pool, maybe a couple too many, you're buzzing a little more than you thought. Having some snacks in your room can be a lifesaver. It's a good idea to have snacks for travel days as well, as sometimes those days don't always go as planned. Or maybe you just need a snack on the plane. Speaking of planes, TSA allows you to bring shot bottles with you in your carry-on bag. They must fit in a quart-sized bag. Practice your Tetris skills because you can bring as many as you can fit into that quart bag. Keep in mind, these will count towards your liquids. So if you're bringing shampoos, mouthwashes, etc. in your carry-on, you're out of luck on the shot bottles unless you can fit them in the same bag. Please also keep in mind you're not allowed to drink your own alcohol on the flights. You can also pack alcohol in your checked luggage. I like to bring a bottle for the room if the all-inclusive doesn't include spirits in the minibar. Using a bottle protector can help get your spirits or wine safely to your destination, and I like to bring extras so I can bring some harder to find bottles back home with me from the vacation. Some additional items you might need for an all-inclusive beach vacation are of course swimsuits. Ladies might want to bring a variety, and I suggest at least a couple of options for dudes. We like to put one pair each in our carry-on bags, just in case our checked bags get delayed. We can enjoy the festivities until our other bags arrive. We've never had that happen yet, where we didn't have our checked bags, but it is a possibility. Ladies, if your husbands or sons have ever been strolling through the resort looking like they've been riding a horse in the Old West, then you know wearing wet trunks can cause chafing and can be a distraction on vacation. Wearing some compression shorts under the trunks is a great preventative measure on that front. Having some comfortable sandals or boat shoes are a must. And depending on where you're going, having some lightweight floaties with you can make the beach vacation more enjoyable. An item most people don't often think about is Ziploc bags. But you'd be surprised how handy these can come in, and they don't take up much room to pack. Some simple drugstore items like motion sickness meds can be a lifesaver. Flights and travel can be hard to dodge sickness, so taking emergency is always a great idea while traveling. I'll start it a few days before the trip and then take it every day on the trip. Having ibuprofen or Tylenol is a great plan as well. I hope this must-have packing list has been helpful, and hopefully there are a few items or ideas that are new to you and will help you get the most out of your all-inclusive beach vacation. Please be sure to like, comment, don't forget to subscribe to the Travel Smart channel, and as always, travel smart, my friends.